Hello. Hello, everybody. This is Megan from Modern Day Wife, and we're going to be getting started in a few minutes with Jeanel Alvarado. Hello, Aline. We're going to get started shortly. I'm going to be interviewing Jeanel Alvarado from Retail Boss. She's an unbelievable woman. She runs basically a company that helps small business brands connect up with retail stores. It's something that actually I never would have thought existed if I didn't read an interview that she did with our blog writer. And so based on her blog and the amazing advice she gave, we actually scheduled her to be a speaker at our December 6th event. And we're really excited to have her. We just did a rehearsal yesterday, and she basically gave us a little bit of insight as to what she's going to be talking about. And I'm really excited to hear what she has to say. So wanted to start this a little bit earlier so that we have some time to have people log on. And for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm the co-founder of Modern Day Wife, and I'm based in Los Angeles, even though I'm actually a New Yorker. And I run Modern Day Wife, basically our US brand. And many of you probably know my co-founder, Meghan Ayers. We're both Megans. And she founded Modern Day Wife out of Canada and is running it out of Vancouver at this point. So in any moment, we should have Jeanel Alvarado popping in. We're supposed to start this at 1:45, so we're starting a little bit early. And I'm really excited for her to come into here today to let you all know everything that she does. I mean, I'm not actually sure if her blog was posted to our website yet, but it's quite unbelievable. And she is here. Okay, hi Jeanel. You just have to request to be in the video, and I'm going to accept you. And people are logging in. So Jeanel, if you just request to be in the video, we will get started, and I will let you in. Hi, Femininity Project, our sponsor of our Get in the Know Holiday Brunch and Learn. So excited for them to actually showcase for all of you their course on basically being feminine and how this can be empowering and how to utilize that to be successful. So really excited about that. Yes. Okay, so Retail Boss, Jeanel Alvarado, request to be in the video and I will let you in. If you don't know how to do this, just let me know. Just type in the comments. I think there should be a button that you press that will allow you to request to be in here. Hi, Danny. Oh, here we go. I'm going to accept this. And we're going to go live now. Hi, Liz. Okay. So Jeanel is joining. There she is.
How are you?
Hi, Jeanel.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad we were able to make this happen. It's like the countdown to the event right now. So
Yes, it is.
yeah. It's so funny because for everyone who's watching, we just did our rehearsal yesterday with all of our speakers and sponsors for Sunday's event. And Jeanel, who's the CEO of Retail Boss, which I'm going to tell you how amazing she is in a minute. And I'm going to give her a chance to talk too. But she's the CEO of Retail Boss, and she spoke, we spoke at the rehearsal yesterday. And she was telling us how not to fill your calendar from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. And unfortunately, I have a 3-month-old and I'm running Modern Day Wife. So it's nearly unavoidable to have a calendar like that with empty space. But we're listening, and we're really excited to learn what Jeanel's going to talk about on Sunday. So why don't you tell us a little bit what you're going to be talking about? And then I want to tell them all, she is amazing, whoever just said that. And then I want to tell them why we had you speak. But first, I want everyone to hear what you're going to talk about on Sunday.
Yeah, so hi, everybody. Super excited for the event on December 6th. For those who are tuning in from my community, hey, we're here talking about the event happening December 6th. If you're in our app, then and the event is there listed. So all the information is there in our app. So link in the bio at retailboss.inc. But yeah, I'm super excited to be part of the event. I'll be talking about exactly what we discussed earlier in the blog post on your website, Modern Day Wife. So it's basically just about productivity, how to manage your schedule a little bit better when you're always on the go, because yeah, we are super busy. We have so many things going on, from work till social life. So, and then also, like you said, family. So how do you manage all of that? And that's the thing, you know, you have a calendar full of things, right? Everything you have to manage every hour by the T, otherwise you don't get anything done. But then for myself, you know, what I said in that blog, I really take a lot from Warren Buffett, who talks about, you know, you should only focus on, you know, 3 key goals that you have in life and just stick to it. And if you can do that, and part of those goals could include family, right? So your 3 goals could be family. The next
Wow.
could be whatever business it is you're looking to do. And then the other one could be your fitness. All 3 don't have to be business, right? So your 3 goals in life could just be those 3 pillars. And if you focus on that, it becomes a little bit easier to say no to everything else that doesn't fit that. And so Warren Buffett, you know, he's billionaire. He always has an empty schedule, but he still follows a daily routine. So he
Yeah.
still drives, you know, I think it's like a Pontiac or a Honda. He gets his McDonald's sandwich every morning. Yeah.
No.
Yes. They interviewed him just about this. So he goes and does that. It's the same thing every day, but he has an empty schedule, but still he's able to achieve those 3 things in life that he focuses on.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Yeah, I actually opened up your blog here and I want to see if I saved these 3 quotes that you gave that we featured on the blog. And I want you guys to hear this because Jeanel, she looks like a sweet, beautiful girl, but she is a powerhouse. When I opened up this blog to approve it, I was like, literally, I need to print this blog and it was a Q&A and put this on my wall because the what she says in there, there's just too much to mention. We actually want to pull some of it and put it on our grid. But here's one. So she says, you don't need a fan club to achieve your goals. Be your own cheerleader.
Yes.
So that's very simple, but I think that when you first, I guess this could be applied to really any phase in your life, but definitely for sure, I think when you're coming out of college and you are doing, you're going on job interviews and so on, for sure this would apply because sometimes the people who are interviewing you are really intimidating, and I don't know why they need to be that way. It's unnecessary. Even nowadays, I'll just give you an example. Like I was doing an interview, a Zoom meeting with a company that was potentially going to be a sponsor. And the people I was meeting with, I'm always like this. They were like very serious and so formal. And I was kind of like, come on, guys. Like, we're all the same age. We're all doing the same thing, but it was at that moment I had to be really strong for myself and not doubt myself, because sometimes people who come off that way make you feel that maybe you shouldn't be there. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. So I think this is great. Here, I'm going to read 2 more. This is another one from Jeanel Alvarado. This is not me. She says here, deep down, listen to this. Deep down, you know exactly what you need to do to get to where you want to be. You just have to be willing to fight through self-sabotaging behavior, self-doubt, and the fear of failure. Break the cycle. Take the pledge to stop standing in your own way to success.
Absolutely.
Like, you just thought of this when you were asked these questions? Like, how did you think of that?
Yeah, you know what? It really is what I stand by. You know, I have my own community page, and it's funny because I've always been that friend in the group who, when my friends are going through something, they come to me because I'm always the one with the silver lining. You know, everything's going to work out. You know, this is just leading you to something better, right? There's always a better chapter coming. God has something better in store. So it's just what I've lived by my entire life, because no matter what happens, even the years where sometimes it's the worst year, the next year it shows you that, wow, that year set me up for my best year. So no year is, it always gets better as long as your mindset is always on the positive. So anytime you're
Yeah.
going through exactly that, bad things or heartbreak or whatever it may be, you're always getting set up for something better. So the more you just say that to yourself, let me break through these habits. I might be in something now, but let me focus on what's to come. You'll always be, staying motivated and on those three goals, because those three goals you need to stay focused on. And you can't stay focused if you're wallowing in self-doubt, in self-sabotaging behaviors, just because one business didn't work out. Take that as, okay, this didn't work out, but what about those other ideas you have on the back burner? Maybe this is a
Yes.
sign to focus on that. So stop dwelling and take that and use it to push you forward in a better direction that might be better suited for you next year and might be your biggest year yet.
Exactly. You know, as you're saying this, I'm thinking this is not exactly what you're saying, but I'll tell you what it reminds me of. So I actually came on to be a co-founder of Modern Day Wife this July. And that was also when I was 8 months pregnant. And so launching, basically I came on to launch it into the United States. It was really just Canadian based at that point. There were followers throughout the US, but I came on to really launch it in the US, and I'm based in LA. And I said, okay, I'm going to take a few weeks when I have the baby, but then if we're going to make it, like, I got to hustle, right? I have to really work. And so I have a baby. I'm running this business. We're putting on these virtual events, which have been getting better and better. And I basically, at a certain point, I was super overwhelmed and going through a lot of stuff. And at a certain point, I said to myself, you know what? You have to enjoy this, because what's the point of doing all this work and having a baby and doing all these things if you're not going to enjoy it? And at a certain point, I had to basically just embrace that, okay, this is wild. This is a lot of work, but I wouldn't want it any other way. So stop with like the complaining and just realize that, okay, let's just enjoy it. Let's go with it. So it's not exactly what you're saying, but it reminds me of that a little bit, rather than being like, let me just
Absolutely.
stop doing this,
Yeah, and you know what you're saying is, because self-sabotaging behavior doesn't just happen when things are going wrong. A lot of the times you have to sabotage something when it's going well, you know what I mean? So so
Yes.
a lot of the times when things are going well, when you get that thing that you asked for, right? You asked for these things, you manifested it, now it's here, and now you're not impressed. You're not
Yes.
happy, right? And then now you're looking at the next thing to fulfill a next goal, a new idea, something new every single time, and you don't enjoy the journey. Just like you're saying, you can't enjoy the moment.
Yes. And you need to, because truly it is working towards those goals, which is fun. And of course, when you have the achievement, yeah, you enjoy it. And then you're like, okay, next thing. Of course, you always have to have a goal. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy in life. But yes, at the same time, enjoy what you're doing and try to, like, what I do is, be with the baby, do work, and so on. And now I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to be impressed with myself. Like, wow, you're amazing. You're doing such a great job. And so, it's been more enjoyable having that mindset. That is definitely part of it. And that is actually one of the reasons why we're putting on this event, and why it's called Get in the Know, is because it is, I'll give you an example. Meghan, my business partner, she has a friend who has a store, and maybe some things weren't going so well because of what's happening right now during this time period. And Meghan just started doing some videos for her, and she started getting sales right away. And we realized, we have to motivate people to come out of agreeing that they can't do anything about it, or that they should give up, or maybe they should consider closing, or all that mindset, and convert that into, no, utilize this time period to maybe catch up on some of your backlogs, plan your social media, plan all your promotional actions, do things that you didn't have time to do before. Just get people to get in the know on how to do that, and get in the know on being surrounded by people who are doing it. And that's one of the reasons. Too. I see a little circle. I don't know if it's you or me that's delayed. Okay, now it's back. So I want you to tell the audience a little bit about what you do at Retail Boss too, because I found it really interesting.
Yeah, so at Retail Boss, we provide free resources to entrepreneurs and startups, primarily in retail. So anything that is selling a product, or, starting your own fashion line or beauty line, we connect you to manufacturers, packaging companies, all that provide small minimum order quantities. So if you are starting out, we're the hub for that, because, in the market, I typically travel all around the world to all the different trade shows, in Africa, South America, everywhere, US. I'm always there. People think I'm from LA. The amount of time
I thought you were
I'm
from
in LA. Oh,
Where
yeah,
are you?
I'm there like every month, at least half the month, I know so many people out in LA, it's like work and play out there. So,
Yeah.
But what I always saw was, a lot of people online were struggling with understanding how to start up their own business. And yeah, everybody can figure out how to make a website. Everybody can figure out how to, make their own social media account. Okay, you can DIY that. But to find, the right manufacturer or the right packaging company, understanding how they do business, do you need money up front? Like, what your contract should look like, who you should be talking to. We help more on the business side of it, things that you can't really find out on YouTube,
Yes.
So that's really what we do. We provide all those resources, and then I connect. So I have a lot of events going on with experts in the industry, people who own manufacturing plants, people who own beauty labs, and I just bring them right to you. And then, there's people right there who can actually help you develop a product or manage that operation side of your business that really you can't find on YouTube.
Wow. It is amazing that you say that, because it is true. Everyone can make a website and everyone can do social media, and everything does end up becoming so saturated. Like even with growing your social media right now, it's really hard because everyone's kind of DMing people and doing the same things. And it's interesting because I wish that I could predict, like someone obviously knew that reels were going to come out, right? And someone created that. So it's like, what is going to be the next thing? And I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and being like, let me just try to think of this myself. But it is true. Like there's a point where there's an idea and you have a business, and then how do you actually make money so you can hire staff and you can have health insurance for your staff and things like that? Like that bridge right there, I think is probably, we should do a whole event on that, because I think that's the biggest area that, how do you do that? Right?
Absolutely. There's so many sides of the business that people don't know about. And then a lot of entrepreneurs, they find themselves in the situation. It's kind of too late. They're scrambling. They usually end up with the wrong options, or they don't have enough time, and then they might lose their business or fail their business, or not, follow certain things. And then, they're not able to scale. And that's something that I hear all the time. Small businesses are trying to grow and trying to scale, but they never created a foundation to do that, right? A website and a social media isn't a business. Like that's like a medium to get your business out there, but what is the business, right?
Yes.
So there are saturated markets, but it's only saturated when you're like boring and like everybody else. So if you can create a brand that's different, then it's not saturated, because nobody else can be you. So
yeah,
that's why I always try to tell people, take the time, develop a product, make something, have something. That's a real business. Even if you start a beauty brand and you just have one product, at least you have something, compared to somebody else who just has a website and a social media with stuff I can get any other place.
exactly. Oh my God, I need to watch this last section of everything. I'm telling you, you say things that are amazing. Like, here's my takeaways on what you just said. Really having your brand defined so that it is unique to you? Because most likely it is unique to you because it's your ideas. So how do you take that and not just put a logo there, but actually communicate that so people know what the brand is? And also really making it like, I'm actually thinking right now, even just for us, like we provide resources for women who are doing it all, right? Moms, relationships, career, all these various things. So how do we actually take it so people know that we touch on all those things so they can actually just click on whichever thing they're interested in? So I'm already coming up with ideas as you're saying this. It's amazing. Jeanel, I'm telling you, you're like an unbelievable person.
Well, thank you. You're great too. I'm just so excited to be a part of this event happening December 6th. For those who are just jumping in here, we're talking about the event happening hosted by Modern Day Wife. It's going to be on December 6th called Get in the Know. I'll be one of the speakers. So definitely tune into that. If you are in our community, then the details are already in our app. And I'm going to be sending out a newsletter with freebies in the next 30 minutes. So make sure you check your emails.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Everyone who's here, if you're part of Jeanel's community, definitely see what she's going to send to you because it's exciting. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it as a mystery. And for those of you who are logging on, who are followers of Modern Day Wife, yes, Modern Day Wife and Project You are putting on this event. It is meant for you to wear your holiday PJs and actually brunch with us. There is a pre-show on Sunday. If you're not on our email list, subscribe right away because we're going to send out a timeline. It's going to start with a pre-show with a DJ, mimosa making, kombucha making, pancake making, and we're going to email the recipes beforehand so you're prepared and you can follow along. Then the main event will start, which features Julie Chen Moonves, who's the host of CBS Big Brothers for now the 23rd season coming up. Actress Haley Duff, actress Erica Christensen that you know from Swim Fan, Traffic, the TV show Parenthood, Tracy Tudor from $1 Million Listing LA, Elena Cardone, who's of the Cardone Enterprise family. If you don't know them, follow at Elena Cardone and you'll understand who she is. Jeanel Alvarado, CEO of Retail Boss, Melissa Ben Ishay, who's the CEO of Baked by Melissa Cupcakes. And if you live in Manhattan like I did for 9 years, you know Baked by Melissa Cupcakes. It's also in some of the airport terminals. She's going to talk about how to build your business from the ground up. Yeah, I'm really excited to hear what she has to say because I don't know how you take a cupcake company and make it a multi-million-dollar company. That's like unreal. And she's like 35, 36.
Crazy.
Yeah. Then
I'm so excited.
Yes, we have 3 more speakers. I don't want to leave anyone out. We have Danya Gale. She's a business and brand executive and helps people build that up. Gloria Chow, who's a PR guru, and Brittany and Ryan from the Laughing Podcast. And there will be lots of other segments in between there of our sponsors who are going to be giving business feedback, tutorials, and various things like that. So it's a full lineup. And if you guys are concerned that you can't watch it, it is being recorded. But you got to get your ticket in order for us to email you the recording. So you can use promo code all caps social for $10 off. The link is in our bio. The event is this Sunday, so everyone please get your tickets. And Jeanel, thank you so much for being here today.
Great, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, so everybody, I know people keep asking here. People are asking, where did they find the details? So where are they to go?
Okay, so you go to at the Modern Day Wife. That's us here. And you go to the link in the bio. Just press that. You'll see our link tree, which means we have different links in there. Go to the one that's talking about this event, and that will bring you to the ticket page. Once you're on the ticket page, you press buy now. The promo code is all caps social. And the event is $34.99. You know, I was talking to someone this weekend and she was like, how much are the tickets? Like $450 or $300? And I was like, no, they're $34.99, but it's worth that much with these speakers and their experience. So $34.99, but the promo code is all caps social. Go to our link in the bio. If you are part of Jeanel's community and you get her newsletter, she has a surprise regarding the tickets. So wait for her newsletter to come to you. And we look forward to seeing you all there. So I think that's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So see everybody there. So exciting. Anybody who just loves holiday plans, you know, I was so bummed out that so many of my holiday get-togethers were canceled, you know, due to, you know, the quarantine happening. So this is completely virtual. So make sure you come,
Yes.
have a good time, bring your PJs. Mimosas are going to be happening. Kombucha is going to be
Yes.
happening. Like, this will be your holiday party. So December 6th, do not miss it. We're going to be there having a great time.
Yes. Thank you all so much. And I saw Sharia McGee just said she's so excited. So thank you, Sharia. We're excited to have you too. And thank you, Jeanel. And we'll see you all on Sunday
Okay,
on
great. See you
in your
Sunday.
PJs on your computer.
Okay, bye, Megan. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.